Archaeology, the study of physical features and objects. The finds witness a time long gone, yet have the power to connect us with faraway people, allowing us a glimpse at their lives and a link to a fellow human. Every year, excavations at Vindolanda reveal more stories to tell. Now the Vindolanda team shares their personal connections to the wooden artefacts.
I always like the idea of an object having a voice.
I guess the other kind of standout find for me again is the wagon wheel.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd have to say bath clogs for me, wooden bath clogs.
You like bath clogs, do you?
I do, because I like shoes genuinely.
They reminded me of the slippers you get when you go to a lovely spa day.
There's one that I actually lifted from the ground myself.
I was actually excavating on site when Marta found a very similar water pipe.
There was one morning they came and said, "Oh, come and have a look at this." And yeah, it was some water pipes, and I just couldn't believe the condition of them.
Again, everybody was so excited, huddling round. You get that tension and excitement when there's something really exciting being found.
Objects can shine a light on the past.
It's so nice to be able to see evidence of people playing at Vindolanda and on the northern frontier, rather than focusing on military and combat. It's nice to be able to see that people did play and have fun.
So it's the ultimate recycling. It's something that's been made by a professional, then adapted by an amateur, and then had another life as something different.
And I like the idea that they are an object that has been imported into this country and already has sort of had a journey, if you like, before it even gets here to Vindolanda.
Objects raise questions.
What kind of conversations were had over the table whilst he was making a pair of leather shoes, you know?
I wonder how many housewives, menfolk have used those similar objects to make food and provide for their families.
So I wonder, what would the person who owned that box have stored in it? Was it just significant to them, or was it significant to everybody?
It's not obvious when you first look at it what its purpose was. It's a bit like a boomerang with holes in it.
We've got lots of objects that we don't know what their original use was, but it doesn't mean that they're not still beautiful objects and really interesting and can still have a story to tell.
Stories can travel over time.
Obviously being a trowel, it's the tools that I use, it's exactly the same, plus it's dirty. If my trowels were never clean, I would get an apple core off the back of my head. That was the way it was.
So it's very relatable to how my life is, with my children running around holding a wooden toy sword, and thinking back to 2,000 years ago when the Roman children were doing the same thing.
If you look at your own sandals at the end of the summer, and you see how they've worn down, and you love them because they feel comfortable on your foot, and now you have to throw them away and your heart's broken, then that's the feeling you get with this object.
I've used them in the past to look for knits when there's been an outbreak at school, and obviously the combs that we have at Vindolanda, they're pretty much the same as what we have now, and obviously that was a problem then and it is now.
I was immediately reminded of my youth in a rural horticultural town.
You got that connection with someone many years ago. Technology changes, but humans don't.